Today on CCX News, a closer look at greenhouse gas emissions, how the issue impacts a New Hope food bank. On a day, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has been mentioned as a possible vice presidential candidate. CCX News caught up with him in New Hope.
To the vice president, she made it clear that she was going to earn the support of folks. She was going to continue to run and continue an agenda that helps the middle class. And I said I'll be there to do whatever I can to help. And that's where we're at this point.
The governor stopped by the Food Group, a New Hope food bank, to announce new funding to reduce greenhouse gas emissions after Minnesota received $200 million from a highly competitive grant process. The grant will support places like the Food Group who want to create climate-smart strategies within the food system.
This isn't just about how we grow food, right? It's wide-ranging to cover things like food insecurity, food waste prevention, innovative strategies on transportation and agriculture. And that really fits with what we do at the Food Group.
Some of the projects that are funded through the grant are restoring 10,000 peatlands statewide, expanding support for farmers, and helping small businesses invest in climate-friendly refrigerators. The money will come in October. The state will have 5 years to use the money and track the progress. 2 young men from Texas are in the Hennepin County Jail accused of holding up an ATM worker at a Brooklyn Park bank. The case, according to investigators, is part of a criminal pattern that shows people from Texas coming to Minnesota to rob ATMs. The suspects, an 18-year-old from the San Antonio area and a 19-year-old from Houston, are each charged with robbery. Both are accused of stealing more than $200,000 from the Wells Fargo ATM on Zane Avenue while a worker was there to fix the machine. Brooklyn Park police arrested the suspects following a high-speed pursuit of their van. According to the charges, investigators say they are aware that numerous groups of males have come up from Texas to Minnesota in recent months to rob ATMs. Court documents also state that some of these groups have put GPS trackers on ATM worker vehicles to find open ATMs. Local residents had the chance to weigh in on the future of the Blue Line light rail extension on Tuesday. The Metropolitan Council Project Office hosted a hearing at the Brooklyn Park Library to get community feedback. The hearing comes as the Met Council is working on a document called the Draft Environmental Impact Statement. It's a federally required document that considers the light rail's benefits and negative impacts. Project officials say the comments will influence future planning.
And the comments that we receive from community are really critical because they represent people's lived experiences and community information that people who live and work in the corridor just know the best about how we should plan for the next steps of the project.
The comment period for the environmental impact statement is open until August 6th. We'll have links to make a comment on ccxmedia.org. There's been another high-profile resignation at the city of Osseo. This time, it's a city council member. Councilmember Alicia Vickerman resigned from the council effective Tuesday. She's the second council member to resign this year. The city's top administrator and several staff members have also resigned in recent months. She said she's stepping away from her role to pursue professional opportunities.
It's with difficulty, but no hard feelings whatsoever anywhere. And I'm just really excited for the future.
Vickerman's term runs through the end of the year. The council will appoint someone to serve out the rest of her term. Fans of soul food now have a new place where they can go in Brooklyn Park. But to simply call Plush a restaurant wouldn't be doing it justice. In this edition of Takeout Tuesday, we take you inside one of the Northwest Metro's newest hangout spots. If you're looking for good music, good vibes, and fancy cocktails,
this is the Plush Kisses.
You'd normally have to go downtown to experience that kind of atmosphere.
Nothing in the Twin Cities, anywhere in this area that has anything like this.
But Anthony Thomas wanted to change that.
The food is good, the ambiance is good, the vibe is good, we love it.
Thomas is the owner of Plush, a soul food restaurant that opened in a Brooklyn Park strip mall last March.
When you look at it, it just really takes your breath away.
Where the inside looks nothing like the outside.
A lot of restaurants down south have this type of vibe where you come in, from the outside doesn't look like much, you come inside and you're like, whoa, it's different.
Everything just came together real classy and nice.
Thomas and his wife Melinda spent the better part of a year remodeling this place to give it a plush look.
Purple and gold represents royal. You know, we want everybody to feel royal when they come in here.
Melinda Thomas came up with the idea for the furniture, the tiles, and the chandeliers, all designed to create an atmosphere that makes people say, wow.
When they walk through this door, I want them to give the reaction that you gave. Wow.
Wow is also the reaction they want from people about the food.
Helping with the lamb chops and the fried catfish.
The menu consists of items like dirty rice, candied yams, fried catfish, and lamb chops.
Soul food needed to be in Brooklyn Park.
Essentially, it's food designed to fill your belly and soothe your soul. Pair the food with a craft cocktail.
The thing that I wanted to bring to this menu was a lot of fresh ingredients.
And you have a business that proves you don't have to go downtown to enjoy a night out.
For it to be in Brooklyn Park and not downtown, people love it. You don't have to pay for parking. You don't have to deal with the traffic downtown. You don't have to deal with all the extra stuff downtown. So they love coming out here. They say, hey, it's worth the trip.
Over the weekend, Minnesota Twins legend Joe Mauer was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. A New Hope lawmaker was there to see it in person. State Senator Ann Rest traveled to Cooperstown, New York to witness Sunday's ceremony. Rest is a lifelong baseball fan and felt compelled to personally witness the momentous occasion.
It was just a wonderful experience to be part of American baseball history. And Joe Mauer's the best.
Mauer is the fourth St. Paul native to be inducted into Cooperstown, joining Dave Winfield, Paul Molitor, and Jack Morris.